guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. My name is Janice and my channel name is obviously Beauty Mama. Today I'm going to be doing my all-time favourite highlighters from Makeup Revolution. I've had a couple of people ask me to do this in the past and I thought, yeah, I can do that. And then I've had another lady recently ask me if I would do it, and I thought, you know what, why not? There are so many great highlighters that Makeup Revolution have brought out. They are known for their highlighters. Why not just do a video of my favourite? I was going to do my top 5, but I can't narrow it down to 5. I've got some singles and I've also got some palettes. So, coming in, I'm not going to do it in any particular order, because I just think it's really difficult to say, oh yeah, that's my favourite, oh no, that one's my favourite, oh no, that one's my favourite, that one's my favourite. I just want to show you the ones that I like to use personally, that I reach for all the time, depending on obviously the mood that I'm in, the situation as well, because you know, it could be that if you're going down to school, you don't want to knock all the mums out, or you know, cause car crashes and stuff like that, or you might be on a night out and you do want to blind everybody with your just absolutely fantastic glowing skin. Anyway, I digress. As usual, I just go on a tangent like I normally do. So no, this video is not sponsored in any way, and I do buy my own products. I don't get sent PR, even though quite a few people think that I do get sent PR, because I run Rebelholic Army, along with 2 very dear friends of mine, 3 friends of mine actually. But no, we don't get PR, so this is stuff that we bought with our own money. So we'll jump straight into the video. First up that I'm showing you, I'm going to get this one out of the way because this one, I've actually hit pan on this, and this isn't just a highlighter, this is a contour and highlighter, and this is the Renaissance. It's the Renaissance Glow that came out about 18 months ago. Now I do have a backup of this because I adore this. I'll just cover the mirror up, but not only have you got your highlighter, you also have a fantastic contour, which is like my go-to for contour every single day. It's like the perfect colour for me. It blends well, it just looks so good on the skin. But the highlighter, I mean obviously you can see that I have hit pan on the contour, and I've just hit pan as well on the highlighter, and I'm really excited because it's the first time ever I've hit pan on a highlighter. It's never happened before, not like through use. It's happened where I've perhaps broke it and you've got a bit knocked out or it's cracked, but I've never ever hit pan actually on a product for overuse. But this is blinding. Now it might not look particularly very blinding on my finger as it, oh actually it is, I can see on the camera that's actually picking that up quite nicely. This is gorgeous. Now I know you've got the other Renaissance Glows highlighters that they brought out. You've got the rose gold, the champagne I think it is. I will completely admit I am not keen on them at all. I have the rose gold one, or the rose one, and I just never reach for it. The colours are alright. I mean, none of the colours are suit to my skin tone. The formula seems different to this. I prefer the formula on this, and I just, yeah, I personally prefer this, but this is gorgeous. So let me just swatch that on my hand so that you can see. I mean, look at that. That is, I mean, that is just beautiful. That is just absolutely beautiful, and it just looks so nice and so natural on the skin. And I use it on my Cupid's bow, I use it on top of my brows, use it on my chin, and use it on my cheekbones, and it is just beautiful. It is just beautiful. And this is like, if I ended up having to pick one highlighter from all of Makeup Revolution, I think it would have to be this one because it's the most versatile one for me personally. So yeah, I do love it, and you can see that I love that. So yeah, and that is £8, and that is still available, and it's still available on Superdrug, and it's still available on Revolution Beauty. So moving on, obviously they are very, very famous for their highlighters. They are very famous for their hearts. They recently brought out two new hearts. There was Lightning and Radiance. Now Radiance is slightly pink, but it's still blinding. Let me just show you. It's in their little heart box. It doesn't necessarily look blinding in the actual pan itself, but when you actually get it on the skin, it does look really, really blinding. I mean, it's not really doing any justice on my finger whatsoever. Let me just see if I can get it on my hand and see if you can see what I mean. I don't know if you can see. Now, on the hands, it doesn't look that good. But on the skin, it looks incredible. It looks beautiful. It's almost like it has to be on your face to be able to work. And I know it sounds silly because a lot of people are like, that don't make sense. And yeah, I know it doesn't make sense. But yeah, I mean, I'm even trying this on my wrist now to see if I can get this on my wrist. I mean, one of the things that I do is I will apply setting spray and then put my highlighter on top. So it doesn't look great, but it does look really fantastic on the skin. Now the Radiance one is less blinding than Lightning. So we've got the Lightning one as well. So I'll just open her up. So you've got your heart shape as well, as you can see. There we go. Now she does look blinding in the box, and she is. Let me just give you a little bit of a finger swatch. Okay, and then I'll swatch her on my hand. So yeah, you can see that out of the two, out of Radiance and Lightning is definitely the more pigmented, the more blinding highlight. I mean, this is the one that I would wear to go and do a school pickup. This one is what I would wear to go out at night. Absolutely gorgeous. And these are £6. They are the most expensive of the hearts, because the hearts are normally £5 or $4.99. These ones are actually £6, and I think it's because of the gold packaging. Now let me just wipe this off, because I've got more to show you. We've got some new ones that have come out, and we've got some older ones. We'll go to Revolution Pro. Now Revolution Pro brought out these quads, and this is the gold one. There's also rose. These are extremely blinding, but they're very, very powdery, but I still really like them, especially this gold colour here. I'll just show you all four of those. Now I have got a video on those, but they are beautiful. Now this is £8 for 4, so they're £2 each. And they are in the Pro range, which is, the Pro range is what used to be Freedom. For anybody who's a connoisseur of Revolution, you'll probably know that already. So let me just swatch these on my hand so you can see what they look like. I mean, that white one. Oh yeah. So yeah, you can see they are fairly blinding. I like them anyway. They're like some of my favourites. Now I do find they are a bit chalky, and that's probably why I don't reach for them as much. But they do look, on certain occasions, they do look rather lovely. I'll quickly go on to the other Revolution Pro highlighters that I really like. This one is in, this is Supreme, and this is in the gold. So as you can see, you've got 3 in there. This is £6. So again, you're paying £2 per product. I like the waffle pattern underneath. I mean, I know it's not important, but I do like the waffle pattern underneath. So I like this beautiful gold. Now the texture of this is totally different. It's almost like it's a wet feeling. This peach is just, oh, look at that. Just look at that. That's beautiful. It's almost like a wet feeling that you're using with these, which are lovely. Let me just put these on my wrist and you will see exactly what I mean. I mean, look at them. Look at them. I mean, I will admit that out of the Revolution Pro stuff, this is my favourite out of the highlights. I think these are just to die for. They are gorgeous. They are also still available. They are £6 and they are still available on Revolution and also on Superdrug. So, halfway through the video, so at least you guys know that you haven't got masses and masses left to go through. I Heart Revolution are probably the one, is probably the side of it that do the most highlighters. And I can't not do a video on my favourite highlighters without bringing in the highlighters that are the I Heart little chocolate bar ones. Now, they brought out several of these. There's a peach one, which is absolutely the most blinding highlight ever, but I've got to be in the right mood to wear it because of the colour. I've got to have the right colouring. But it is just incredible. It's probably the most blinding highlight that I own, even out of high-end stuff. It is just, I will go and get it and I will show you, but I just didn't bring it down because the colour of it is a little bit out there for me. Well, it's not out there, it's just peachy. It just doesn't, you know, but it is absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Let me show you this one that I've picked up. This is the Rose Gold Glow. Now there's several of these. So, and I have all of these because I just love highlighters. They're my favourite. This is Rose Gold. So you've got your chocolate bar, and I've heard a lot of people say, oh, they've ripped off Kylie Jenner because of these drips. I just want to point out, Revolution, I Heart Revolution, brought out highlighters with these chocolate drips on before Kylie Jenner did. So yeah, if any of you are watching this and going, that ain't right, I absolutely promise you on my life 100% that these guys came out with the drips on the product before Kylie did. So I go back. Can we see how blinding these are? These are just incredible. So now I have cleared my arm. So let me just show you these two here. It's probably bad because I've got these other ones there, but look at them. And if you don't believe me, let me just do it again, and I'll do it again on my other arm where I have nothing. So I've done these two, okay. On my hands. There you go. Beautiful. Not the most blinding out of all of them. I could have picked up one that was a little bit more blinding, which I'm going to go and do. I'm going to go and get it down in a moment. But yeah, those two, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the chocolate bar range. I love the chocolate bar eyeshadows. I love the chocolate bar minis. I get very, very, very excited when I see that they are bringing new ones of these out, because it's just like, oh my goodness, they are just so intense. So intense. My second final product is one that I actually took on holiday with me to Tenerife, and again I use this every single day. It's just sublime, and this is the Revolution Face Quad in Incandescent. Now this is £10, and there was a lot of people that said, well, hang on a minute, why are you paying an extra £2 for a product that's essentially the same as what Revolution Pro brought out? I will say that the phone is ringing. I've rung up to talk to you about our life insurance policy. Is a good time to talk? No, I'm at work. Well, thank you for your time. We'll remove you from our list. Hello? Most bizarre conversation I've ever had with anybody on a random call before. So, anyway, right, back to the packaging. The packaging is different. This is a lot heavier. You do get a mirror in this as well. I don't know if you get more product. You get a 3 point. See, no, you get a lot less product. Let's just cut that bullshit out, shall we? Anyway, so here we go. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let me just show you what these look like. These are the colours. Okay, well, these are blinding. This colour here was my go-to in Tenerife every single night and every single day, and I loved it because somebody forgot to take their Renaissance palette. Oh well, there you go. So there you are. Those are what they look like. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Knock 'em dead Fred. So pretty. So pretty. Yes, I know you're paying £2.50 per highlight in this. But to be fair, when you go and buy a single, you usually pay about £3 for a single from Revolution anyway. So I don't understand why it's an issue. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I know £10 is a lot of money to spend in one hit, but then I find that it is the quality of it is completely different to the Pro. The Pro one is very chalky, whereas that is very sort of baked, and it's just beautiful, just totally beautiful. Which brings me to the final item in my favourite Revolution blinding highlights, and that's one that's just come out recently, and this is Champagne and Diamonds. Now I do really love all of these. They are so pretty, but it's particularly the Champagne and Diamonds, which is what I've got on today, which I really love, because you've got two sides to it, which are, now I said that I didn't think that they were the same colour. I'm not entirely sure. Jury's still out on that. And then you've got this gold in the centre as well, which you can then blend together to come up with this, which is what I have on here. So let me just, you see all that's gone, let me just pop my colours down so you can see what I mean. Now look at those, aren't they just gorgeous? So pretty. So pretty. And again, these are £6 from I Heart Revolution. They are, I haven't even bought the box down for this. This comes in a square box. Well, it's not, it's a rectangle box actually, if you want to be specific. I love these triple baked highlighters. I always find that for me, the baked highlighters, the triple baked highlighters are a better texture. I find that when it comes to applying them on my skin, they're not so, how can I put it? The other ones are not so forgiving as these. If you've got fine lines and what have you, these are extremely forgiving. They don't show up every single morsel of lineage on your skin. I know it's not even the right word, but it's like, yeah, they are very kind in giving you that beautiful pop without necessarily making you look like that you are that little old 90-year-old woman down the road that's trying to make herself look like she's 20, if you get what I mean. So anyway, that is the end of my blinding highlighters. As I said, I'm just going to nip upstairs and I'm just going to go and grab the other two chocolate bars because I must show them to you because they are just heavenly, and I mean heavenly. Right, I'm just going to backtrack. Now, the reason I'm going to backtrack is I brought down the Renaissance Illuminate Radiant in Rose because some people did want to see this. I have done a video on this already, so as you can see, there's the packaging. This is what the highlighter looks like inside. Now, let me show you the texture, if you can see the texture of the original one, which is here. Try to get this right. The texture is completely different. So I shall show you on my fingers. I mean, this feels like, again, it's a lot more wet than this one. So this, I mean, this is more shinier, but I don't like the texture of it because I find that the texture of it really does show up my lines. So there's the rose gold one, which is really, there's the rose gold, which I find really like clumpy, powdery, whereas this is just smooth and just lovely. So yeah, that's why I prefer the old Renaissance Glow than to the new ones that they brought out. Now, back to the chocolate bar highlighters. There's the light and glow, there's bronze and glow, which has also got contour in it. There's also the chocolate elixir, which is brand new. But the two that really are bonkers in, I mean, like a blindness, is this one here, which is bronze and shimmer. I mean, you can't get away from that. You cannot get away from that. I'm going to have to put that up on my arm here. I mean, it's just like popping like a cork. It's popping like a cork. And then there's the peach one, which I adore. I love this. I absolutely love this. But you can see you've got to be in the mood to wear it, because I can't wear that. I mean, it's nice as a blush, but you've got to be wearing the right colours to be able to wear it. Do you see what I mean? But it's down over this side here, which I wear the most, because this is more like a blusher, whereas obviously your highlight's over here. But let me just show you. I mean, when I done the video on this, I seriously, I couldn't speak. So this is like, this is my finger. This is what it looks like. Oh God, I am so shiny now. I am literally so shiny. So yeah, that's the palest of the colours. So I could get away with this really any time. But let me just show you. Let me just show you what they look like. They're just, I mean, can you see what I mean? Absolutely beautiful, absolutely blinding. And as you can see, I've rubbed them all off my arms, so they are all incredibly pigmented. And now I have shiny hands. It's like jazz hands, extra jazz hands with the shine on. Oh, I might just run that through my hair. Give me a bit of pop. Put it round here as well. Doesn't matter, get it all mixed in, that will look really, really good. So, anyway, thank you very, very much for joining me on this video of my favourite Revolution highlighters. I know it's just gone on and on and on and on, and to be honest, I could feature every single highlighter that they do, but I don't see any point in that. I wanted to just show you what my favourites were and what I go to when I need to have that, off your face. Well, not off your face, you don't want to be off your face, but when that blinding highlight is coming off your face and you feel $1 million. You do feel $1 million. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give this a thumbs up if you did. Please, please, please become one of my beauty babies and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. I do try and get as many videos out as I can. I do try and promise to put one up a week. there was one week that I missed because I wasn't here, I was on holiday, but I had done 2 the previous week. Hit the notification bell, that way then you will get notified every time I pop a video up. Give us a thumbs up, share the video if you enjoyed it, share it out there for everybody to see. And if you've got any of these products that are your favourite products, tell me down below. Tell me what your favourite highlighters are from Revolution, or have you not tried any from Revolution? If not, why not, and where have you been? You know, tell me what your favourite ones are, and if you like this sort of video with my favourites on, or, you know, talk to me. This is a community of friends, as far as I'm concerned, beauty friends, where we all are together and we're all there to help each other. We are a sisterhood. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. If you're still here watching this video, I love you lots, and I will see you later in the next one. Bye bye for now. Bye. Bye bye for my sparkly jazz hands. Bye. Bye.